What's up, guys? Normally I record at night, and that's why you're seeing all that bright ass light behind me, so I apologize. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to show you my results. I'm not just talking, alright? I'm actually an expert at what I do, and I'm going to prove it, because there's so many people that are posting comments saying, well, you're saying all this stuff, but does it actually work? Do you actually save people money? Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm going to show you, and you're going to eat those freaking words. Alright, so anyways, this video is about avoiding the OCR process, using templates, 3 requirements of a dispute letter, and reason examples, because this is very, very important. You need to stop using those freaking ass templates. Alright, so let's go and look at the OCR process. Okay, so we went over this a little bit in the last video, the credit bureau investigation flowchart, but here's some more information. And yes, this is redundant because it's so important, and if you don't understand this, you're going to be calling me and telling me that you didn't listen to me, and now you need my help, and I'm probably not going to be able to assist you because you screwed it up. All right, so they get your letter, they automatically scan it, all right, and I'm going to tell you how to avoid that whole process, but they automatically scan it. It attempts to read it. If it can read it, look at number 3. If it is successfully read, it's going to be compared against a mass database to find out if it is a template, and if it is, they're going to deem it as frivolous. All right, so then they turn it into a 2-digit code, they send it over, you know, to the creditor, and they're probably going to just compare it against their own records and say, oh, it's verified. All right, so the most important thing on here was to not use templates. All right, you're going to see this multiple times, and you're going to hear me say this for the rest of my career. Do not use templates. All right, do not use templates. Do not use templates. All right, I have the proof to show you that when you do not use templates, you get the results. Okay, when you do use templates, you're going to have it be frivolous. You're not going to spend only 6 months doing this, or a couple days, or a couple months, whatever. Like I just said, you're going to spend 1 to 3 years, just like all those other companies do, and you're going to take yourself for a ride. So why would you do that? All right, so make sure your disputes meet the criteria of containing all necessary information. All right, so if you don't, if it's incomplete, they're going to say, bum-ba-da-na, it's frivolous. Okay, you need to have it consumer authentic. All right, do not make it look like it came from a credit repair company or an attorney or whatever. You just printed it off online, and you know, you stuck your information on it and said, oh, boom, there's my dispute letter. Don't freaking do it. Okay, do whatever you can to avoid the OCR system. So having said that, what that is stapling a bunch of pages together using thick cardstock or paper stock or whatever. Use purple ink, and if you have the time, if you're doing this for yourself, handwrite it. Okay, it doesn't need to be written out like it's Hebrew. It has to be legible, or else you just wasted your time, and you know, you're gonna have to start all over again. Right, so do everything possible to make sure that every dispute is as unique as possible. Do not send the same letter, do not use the same reason, and make sure you're using factual disputes. So we're going to talk about factual disputes in a second. All right, so you have to tell them exactly what's being disputed, the reason, and the result that you want. So for example, you know, I wanted there's a late payment for August 2015. I paid on time. Please correct. Please adjust to paid as agreed. Or this isn't the right balance. I don't owe $50,000, you know, to Capital One. Delete this immediately. Okay, so once again, this is the process of the OCR system. Okay, if you look at number 8, it says if the letter is to be found to be a form letter, meaning a template, they're going to deem it as frivolous. You guys need to listen to me, because in a moment I'm going to show you without a doubt that I know what the frig I'm talking about, and you guys aren't listening to me, and I'm getting all these comments and emails and texts and appointments about the fact that you didn't listen to me, and now you need my help. Why don't you just either, number 1, figure out that you want to do this or you don't want to do this, and if you don't want to do this, number 2, make an appointment with me, because if I can help you, I will take you on. All right, if I can't help you, I won't. I turn people away all freaking day, because I only take on people that I know that I can make a significant impact on the credit. Okay, all right, so moving on. 3 required elements of a dispute letter. Okay, you have to tell them what you are disputing. Okay, you have to give a reason. These are some reasons, okay? And I do have a lot of truck drivers, so if you're a truck driver, you may want to pause this, because you do need to look at the screen. All right, so incomplete information, incorrect balance, high balance, lower than the balance, the incorrect credit limit, the court name is incorrect, not my address, updated late pays, creditor classification incorrect, account type incorrect, invalid source of data such as the SSN, date of last activity is inaccurate. That is very, very important. Date updated, not accurate, so on and so forth. I'm going to pause right here so you can look at the screen. That's enough time. Okay, so you must include the intended result. Do you want to update it? Do you want to delete it? Just like I said. And if you have any supporting documentation, send it. I'm not saying that it's going to work. I'm not going to say that it's going to make a difference, but it can. Now, you have to also realize that they do not forward any of your documentation to the creditor. They don't. It turns it into a 2-digit code out of 27 codes, and that's going to be another video, but they're not going to get your documentation. So the whole point is that you want to get to a live human so that they can see your supporting documentation and maybe they can remove it, and it just cuts down on time. All right, so let's look at what a dispute letter example would be. And this is using multiple dispute reasons and multiple disputes per letter. So I dispute Midland Credit, account number 12345. The account type, the balance, the date reported are inaccurate. Please delete for multiple inaccuracies. Having said that, you only want to use one reason per letter unless you have blatantly obvious, issues with the account. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So let's get rid of this and let's pull up this. Okay, so you guys know that I tell you all the time that if there are blatantly obvious issues, then what you want to do is send a copy of that page from the credit report and mark it all up. I know that it doesn't work for some people, but not everything is going to work for everyone 100% of the time. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to get into your pocket, and that's not what I am doing. I'm giving you the information so that you can make an informed decision about what works best for you and your credit and your score, because the whole point is raising your score, right? So you want to mark it all up, show them where their errors or illegal codes or whatever it is are reporting, and give them on there as well what you want to happen. Adjust this, delete this, whatever. So having said that, let's go right back to my screen. All right, so when you do that, these are the type of results that you're going to get. Every single account on here has been deleted. Deleted, 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 deleted. Every single one of them. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert at what I do. I learn new things all the time, and I share what I can with you guys, because obviously I do consulting as my main thing, and credit sweeps as secondary, meaning that I build businesses up, I teach them what I do, and then help them to help people like you. All right, so I can't share everything that I know, but what I deem the most important, I will share with you. All right, so that's just one of the pages. Here's some more deleted, 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 deleted. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. I know how to get there. And if you don't know what to do, what to say, who to say it to, when to say it, and whether to say it at all to raise your score, because it's not about deletions, it's about your score, then don't do it until you, number one, know it, or number two, you decide you don't want to do it and you want to get professional assistance. And I am going to be doing a video on the comparison between what I do and what everybody else out there does, so that you guys can understand, because I save people money, I help them attain their dreams, all right, and I do it in an affordable fashion that gets results. Okay, so got something else to show you. Dun, 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 dun. More results. Deleted, 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 deleted. Just felt like I should, put that in there. All right, so I'm not spouting bullshit. That's what you need to understand. I'm not spouting bullshit. So you can't go in the comments and tell me that, I don't prove what I do and that I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever. You know what? Because I do know what I'm talking about. And once again, what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. Let's take a bankruptcy, for example. There's so many ways that you can remove bankruptcy, but not every single one of them is going to work for every single person. All right. So I was doing a panel discussion with 4 other people, and we all had different ways of removing bankruptcies, and for each of our techniques it didn't work for the other people, and we're experts at what we do. So that just goes to show you that even when you have all the information, it just doesn't work 100% of the time. All right, so if you do need assistance, it's very, very simple. Look at your screen, go to the book online page at expertcreditsweeps.com. I will help you if I can. And also we have a 4th of July sale, and you do need to schedule that consultation because I need to make sure that it actually works for you. But having said that, I really, really, really would like for you guys to comment and you know, tell me what's on your mind, tell me how I can help you, and of course make sure to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I can't help you because you won't know when my videos are coming, and there may be something that can really, really, really change your life. All right, so I don't do this because, you know, I want everybody to be, you know, to find me. I don't do this because I want to, you know, be as big as Lexington. I don't do this for, you know, to become rich or whatever, because seriously, you can't become rich with my prices. Not after the IRS takes their shit, the credit card company takes their shit, and, you know, the rest of the expenses. I'm doing this because I'm really good at it, okay? I'm doing this because I care and because I know what it's like to be in your position. All right, mine was way worse than yours could ever be. All right, and if you want to know my personal story, then go back and look at my videos, or maybe I will post a link somewhere to that video that has that story in it. All right, so don't despair. There is a way to get through this, and that's what I am here to help you with. So if you need assistance, make sure to schedule an appointment. The link will be down in the description, and all you have to do is click on it. But if not, let's recap. Avoid the OCR system, do not use templates, and make sure that your dispute letter has every single thing required for you to get your results. All right, you do not want to be deemed frivolous. So that is it from Expert Credit Sweeps. I will be posting another video tonight. I am starting a new video series, and then we also have the Wednesday night video series. So I'll talk to you guys later.